Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Josie with Awakened Soul, and we're here for a reading about the person on your mind. Today's reading is going to be focused on their experience in your connection right now. So I'm going to get started with a couple of oracle cards to see where they're at energetically, what their overall stance is towards you at this time. And then we're going to hop into the tarot where I will pick it apart in greater detail, like what their more specific thoughts and feelings are. I may also pull channeled messages. I'm going to leave the rest of the reading go with the flow style. This is timeless and it's also for all zodiacs, so I trust it found whoever it was meant to find when it was meant to find you. Let's get going here today. Talk to me about this person's overall stance in the connection right now. Where do they stand with the viewer? What is their energy like in the connection? Chat with me about that, please. Okay. Keep it easy breezy with sextile, okay? Ooh, I want you guys to be able to see the imagery on the cards here. Let's get a couple more. And if you are the type of person where you really like to see the images on the cards more than like a face-to-face style, I do pop-up readings as well. Those are also longer and more detailed. So you're welcome to check out my pop-up reading playlist on the channel after this. Those styles face the cards so you're actually able to see them and take your time processing the imaging, okay? We also have Jupiter, go big or go home. Okay, this is interesting. Those are almost like paradoxing energies. They're quite opposite from each other. So your person may be bouncing between two extremes involving you right now, where half of the time they're kind of like, all right, let's take it easy. Let's go with the flow. I want to see where things are going. All right, let me just kind of see where this road is going to lead. And then the other half of the time, your person is like, I need to act now. Something needs to change now. What is happening? And they're much more rushed about it. Like they're much more firm about where they want things to end up with you. But I think that they're bouncing back and forth. So you might notice that in how this person behaves towards you. 1 minute, they're very passionate and direct about their intentions, their feelings. And then the next moment, they're like, all right, I'm just gonna act nonchalant. Everything's good, everything's cool. And it might be very confusing for you because it seems like they're going between two extremes. We also have Taurus, slow but steady. So I think this is your person's dominant baseline energy towards you at this time, even though they're sort of ping-ponging between two extremes right now. For the most part, they would prefer to try to take it slow and easygoing. Taurus is a slow-moving energy. It's an earth sign. So first of all, your person could be a Taurus or have Taurus placements, Taurus moon, or something like that. It's reminding me of the Knight of Pentacles, and I think that that is what your person is trying to embody, that energy of slow but steady wins the race. They want to take their time with you for the most part, but they're also very committed to their goals with you, okay? But they don't want to rush the process. Sometimes they do, but the energy of going with the flow tends to take a dominant stand here, okay? And they're kind of going back and forth a little bit here and there, but they're leaning more towards taking things slow and steady, okay? Let's get out some tarot now on their specific thoughts and feelings about you. Talk to me about this person's specific thoughts and feelings about the viewer, please. Okay, the Six of Swords. Your person is very, very fixated on the flow of this connection. So let me just touch on that for a minute. I don't know why. Maybe that'll come through with the rest of the tarot. But they seem to be hyper fixated on the pace of this connection, how things are unfolding, the timeline of when things are happening or should happen or have happened. Your person is very, very fixated on timing of things, okay? So that could just be a personality trait your person has. Maybe that's just the type of person that they are. I don't really know why, but they're hyper fixating on that right now, when things are supposed to happen, when it's time for this milestone to happen versus this one, and let's take our time getting there. Let's not rush the process, but I definitely know I want this at some point in time. Like, that's the type of attitude your person has. They're very, very fixated on how things are moving forward with you and the timing of it. Okay, and when I say milestone, I'm talking about like the classics, like your first date, your first vacation, your first time living together, moving in together, when to take things up a notch, when to become official with each other, when is this gonna happen, and that. Like, typical relationship milestones is what your person is fixating on. It's almost like they want to view things as a timeline, and they're trying to do things correctly, but based on their own opinions. Okay, and it's interesting because they may not even be like consulting you about your view of this. They're thinking about themselves when they're making these decisions based on what they think is appropriate, what they think is correct, and they're kind of like not really dragging their feet because they're committed to this. It's just that they want it to happen their way. Okay, you guys, I'm getting a phone call, so let me take that and I'll call you right back. Or I will help you right back. All right, I am back. Okay. I have two other cards we'll chit chat about, okay? So the first is the 10 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords. Gotcha. Okay. So we have chatted about how your person is like obsessed with the timeline of things. I think that's honestly just like a quirk that they have or something. It's just something they tend to fixate on. What the issue, like the reason that is for them, is because this person is the type that wants something with longevity behind it. They do want a long-term relationship, and not just like a happy long-term relationship. They want something that is totally stable. Your person is coming through with a lot of earth energy, like earth sign energy. No surprise we had Taurus come out. They could also have Virgo or Capricorn placements or like dominance in their chart, okay? Or just in general, that's who your person is. They tend to fixate on the stability of a connection. And we're not just talking about emotional stability. We are also talking about like physical, material plane assets and stabilities. This is the type of person that wants to buy a house, have a stable home environment for themselves, for their partner, for any descendants the two of you may have, if you have kids or if they want to have kids, or if they have like dependents, like a parent that they look after or something like that. Your person is very focused on something that is emotionally stable, materially stable, and something that is going to last a lifetime, okay? That is the type of relationship your person wants. They're not interested in a casual fling. It's interesting because maybe you have perceived that because they're taking a long time to get from step to step to step with you, but it's because they're being very protective and careful because this person knows what they want and they want something long-term that is going to last for the rest of their life. And it's almost like they're keeping this connection at some level of arm's length so they can continue to get the confidence in it before they feel like they're going to be in it 100%. Very interesting. And it's because maybe they have sabotaged other connections in the past, or other people have sabotaged connections with them in the past, where maybe they at one point in time thought they were having this with someone else. And then the other person or them or something went in to like end that abruptly, and it was unexpected. And now your person is being extra cautious so that they don't make those same mistakes again, or so they can see the red flags in advance and avoid it before it happens to them again, okay? So we could definitely be talking about somebody who's already been married, or somebody who's already had children with someone else, or like a really long-term relationship where they had a home together, they built a life together, some sort of long-term or serious relationship where this person thought that they were going to have this 10 of Pentacles. They thought they were going to be able to build a future and a life with this person, but some sort of sabotage happened. And now your person is being extra careful and cautious to take their time to make sure everything looks good, feels good, and is right over a longer period of time before they rush any milestones. Okay, so that's where your person is at right now, you guys. Whew, let's see what is coming next in this connection. What is, we have the Nine of Cups that came out, okay, that came out. It fell to the floor though. It was the only one that like separated when this deck fell apart. Okay, we also have the Page of Pentacles. So I think you've been waiting for an offer from this person, okay? Whatever that is for you, based on this timeline of milestones that you guys are on, I think you've been waiting for a very specific offer from them, and you know exactly what this is because it's a wish of yours. It's something you've been hoping for, very specific, okay? The Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment. It's not lacking anything. You feel like you have everything you've ever asked for. And the Page of Pentacles is this offering itself. So I see this offer coming in for you, whatever that is that you've been waiting for, okay? Whatever milestone you've been wanting to get to with this person who is taking so long to get there is coming in, okay? In the future, it is. It's coming in for you. That's confirmation, okay? And it relates directly to this Ten of Pentacles that your person also wants. I feel like this is what you're looking for in this connection as well. And that's probably, like, ironically why you're wanting things to move more quickly than this person is, because you already see it for what it is. You want the same thing. You already see this potential. Maybe you've never been married before, or this is your first long-term relationship, or you haven't been through the same experiences that this person has. Of course, if that's not the case, let it fly. But it seems like you already know that this is where this is going. You already have faith in it. You're not as protective or guarded as this person is. And it's just that this person is taking their time, but this offer is coming in, and it has something to do with the long-term future of this connection, okay? So it's something that is getting the two of you closer to that Ten of Pentacles end goal, as you could say. All right, and it is coming in for you. They're not giving me a timeline, okay? So you might have to wait a little while longer, but it is coming, and that's confirmation, okay? You guys, wow. Let's get out a couple messages just for you now. I always like to end my readings this way so that you can bring the energy and attention back in towards yourself, not necessarily with this person or this connection. That is such an important thing to do to recharge. And then I'm also going to give you your affirmation. Okay, so your first message, if you've made it this far into the reading, drop an animal emoji down below, whatever your favorite animal is. We have antelope, decisive action. You are being told unequivocally that it's time to get moving. Set your intentions and take action toward making your dreams a reality. You have a door in front of you. Trust your instincts here. Yeah, it seems like you are much more decisive. It's like when you have your eyes on a prize, you're going after it. So it's your person that drags their feet a little bit more. Okay, but anyway, let's get out your affirmation of the day. You can comment it down below to affirm it with me. It is: today I am brilliant. Today, every idea I have is creative, thoughtful, and full of potential. Okay, I'm going to leave this reading here. Thank you for joining. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day or night. And until next time, bye for now.